Hello everyone, and welcome to this Small Town Hero History project on Avery Harrison. Avery Harrison is the current RDP Queens basketball head coach. Avery has won Coach of the Year 5 times in the ACAC. He has won 6 ACAC championships as a head coach. Avery has also won 3 national champion titles, in addition to taking 11 teams to nationals, which is the most for any ACAC coach.
6 as a head coach and another 4 as an assistant. I've been national 16 times. That's pretty spoiled.
Avery does not attribute his success to himself. Rather, he attributes his success to his players and the dynamic that he builds within the team.
As coaches, I'm probably lower part of the ACAC, and I look at fundamental stuff, and I'm a little lower. I'm not the bottom, but I'm not in the top half. So I think I'm a very average coach, but I think what I do well as a coach is I develop a good team culture.
Yeah.
In the locker room. I think team culture is huge in your success as a team.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing I think I'm very good at, is developing that and getting people to buy into the stuff we're doing. But as far as all the other stuff, man, there's so many coaches in this league that are way better than me at all those different things. And so I just have to work that much harder to try and make up for it.
Despite his modesty, Avery was decorated with the Exemplary Leadership Award at the 2023 CCAA Nationals. But all this didn't just come out of nowhere. Avery had to start somewhere.
I had an elementary phys ed teacher. It was Judy Ironside, and she liked basketball. Of course, basketball back then it didn't start till junior high.
Yeah.
But she had us come in and introduce us to basketball at grade 5. So we got to go in once a week and we play, and that's how I got started playing basketball.
Thanks to that opportunity given to him in elementary school, Avery went on to play in middle school and high school.
When I finished high school, I wanted to go on, and I went out and worked for a couple of years, so I wasn't sure really what I wanted to do. And then when I decided what I wanted to do, I broke my leg really bad.
Right.
Then I got into coaching because of that, because I had to have it rebroken, and then they were going to break it a third time. I said, no, just leave it the way it is. I got into coaching, and it just kind of went from there.
Avery's first coaching position landed him in Carstairs, Alberta.
You still learned in high school with my old high school coach, Blaine Badney, who was just an amazing coach. So, I coached with him for 3 years. And then at that point I said, well, I spent all my time with work thinking about basketball, thinking about plays and everything. And I said, I might as well, I should be doing this for a living.
Yeah.
So I quit my job at Oil Patch and went back to school, went to university and took my phys ed.
Little did Avery know this would change the trajectory of his career.
And then when I was there, I met Phil Allen, who was at that point in time, he was the head coach of the St. Trojan men's team, who were, they just, so I started in 81, I met him in 82. Next year they won a national championship with him as a coach, and then he asked me to come coach with him in 83, and ended up at St.
In addition to coaching at the college level, Avery is very passionate about developing players from a young age and providing opportunity for their skills to be improved.
I worked a bit with the junior Trojans at St. back in what would that be? In the 90s. And then when I was at Olds, I started the club program there, the Mountain View Broncos.
Right.
I coached there for a couple of years, and I've been doing summer camps since 1984. I've actually, in summer camps, I've coached over 12,000 kids camps. So that's kind of cool.
The Mountain View Broncos club program is an opportunity for players to practice and develop outside of their school seasons. I personally had the opportunity to coach with this program, and I must say that this provides a fantastic opportunity for players to grow and develop for their next school season. When asked about a favorite memory regarding his basketball career, Avery was quite quick to answer.
One highlight for me was coaching with my daughter at Olds in the 2018-19 season, and winning national championship with her as my assistant coach.
Avery's impact has and will continue to spread in and around Central Alberta as he continues his coaching career and pushes for talent identification and the development of new and upcoming players. With Avery's passion for development and the development of players in Central Alberta, he is looking to design a program that combines the goals of separate organizations into one common goal.
We're actually in the works of doing some things that I think could be major developments within basketball development. I think it could be start off provincial wide and eventually become coast to coast. And we're talking about that right now as far as sport development. And I think one thing in our area here is we have so many players just in the Central Alberta that I talk about flying under the radar. And we have players who don't get a lot of coverage, and then they go to provincial teams and they get cut early because people don't know who they are. So we need to have people know who they are, and I think we need to collectively find some kind of vehicle that we use to improve our skills. I think we need to do it collectively as a Central Alberta community and say, let's bring all of our top players in. I don't know how we accomplish that, but I think it's worth sitting down at a table and discussing it and seeing what we can do.
The references on the following slides are the ones used for images, background information, and fact-checking during and post-interview. Additional information such as Avery's coaching bio can be found on the Red Deer Polytechnic Athletics website. The video of Avery at CCAA Nationals receiving his award is my own. Thanks for watching this video on Avery Harrison, and a special thanks to SlidesGo for this template.